Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So in the previous video we have completed the folder structure of your Angular application. So whenever you create an Angular application, so what all things you get, okay, so what all files we have and everything. So we have discussed everything in the previous session. So in this video we will learn about what is the flow of your Angular application, like how exactly your Angular application runs, okay, and what all things get rendered and everything. So let's go inside our app.component.html. So there you can see we have this Let's program written with an h1 heading, and we have some styling as well. Okay, we have header as a red color. Okay, let me save all this thing and just run. Okay, so our application is running on localhost 4100. Let's check in the browser. Okay, so here you can see our Let's program is rendering. Okay, so there must be something that there must be some flow, right, which Angular is following so that this everything is rendering on your browser. So let's get in, so let's get deep into it, like how exactly things are working in Angular. Okay, so there are two files here which you can see, the index.html and main.ts. Okay, so these are the two important files, okay, of your for running your application. Whenever I say the things which rendered, so that means it is our .html file, and whenever I say my things is running, so that means it is my ts file. So I have this understanding that whatever the file end as .ts, it runs, and whatever you have extension like .html, so it renders. Okay, so now here you can see I have this index.html. So I'm saying that the first thing which renders on your browser is your index.html. Okay, so let's prove this. So I'm into my browser now. Let's inspect this and check inside our element. So here you can see I have this head. So inside this head I have the same thing which is inside our index.html. Okay, so we have proved this thing that the first thing which renders is your index.html. Okay, so we have the second file called main.ts. Okay, so guys, today I will be making use of a term called bootstrap. Okay, so whenever I say bootstrap, so bootstrapping means running first. Okay, so let's get inside this main.ts. So inside this you can see we have this platform browser dynamic which tells to bootstrap this module. Whenever I say bootstrapping means running first, so it tells to run this root module. So we have this app module inside our folder, this app.module.ts inside this app folder. So let's open this app module. Okay, so when you come inside your app module, here you can see you have one more term called as bootstrap, and I have already told that bootstrapping means running first. So this module tells to please run this component, this app component. Okay, so let's go inside this app component. Okay, so we are into our app component.ts file. Okay, so here you can see we have a template URL because every component has a template URL. Okay, and this let's open this template URL now. So inside this URL, inside this template URL, we have this Let's program with an h1 heading. Okay, so this is getting rendered. All right, so we have, when we come inside our what we say, a component, so we have this HTML, and where this HTML will run, it will run to a it will render, sorry, not run, it will render to a selector. Okay, so wherever we have this selector, our HTML file bit will get rendered over there. Okay, so let's check where this app root present. So this is present inside our index.html. Okay, so now whatever things which are getting rendered, okay, this is getting rendered inside this app root. Okay, so suppose I change this to like Let's program to let us change this to my first app, and let me save this. And when I go on the browser, here you can see things getting changed. Okay, so now this thing is rendering. So whatever change I will make inside this HTML file, it will get rendered there. And how it is getting rendering? This is rendering because of this selector. Okay, so wherever the selector is present, it will render that file. Okay, over there. Okay, let's just prove that now. When I go inside my body, okay, so inside my body I have this app root. Okay, and inside this app root, so I call this app root as in container now. So inside this container you can see my HTML file is getting rendered. So I have a div. Okay, let me show this. I have a div. All right, so inside my div I have this h1 tag. So let's check if we have here or not. So inside our app root I have this div, and inside this div I have this h1 tag. Okay, so this was the basic flow, like how exactly an Angular application runs. Okay, so let me repeat things again for you guys. Like the first thing which runs is your main.ts. Okay, so main.ts tells to bootstrap your app module, and bootstrapping means running first. Okay, so let's go inside your app module, and your app module tells to bootstrap your app component. Okay, so let's go inside your app component. Inside our app component, it tells to render this HTML file, and where I have to render this file, I have to render this file inside this app root, and where this app root is present, this app root is present inside your index.html. Okay, so this was just the basic flow of your Angular application, like how exactly your Angular application runs. Okay, so now you guys will be clear. Okay, so why we have these two files, this main.ts and this index.html. Okay, so whatever things you suppose you have n number of component inside your application, so everything will get rendered inside this app root. Okay, we will have that kind of architecture so that everything will get rendered inside this app root. Okay, so if you want a good example here, so I am just working on a project. This is basically an add to cart project which I'm just working on. Let me show you here as well. Okay, so here inside this body we have a app root, and inside the app root I will have all my components. Okay, suppose I have a header component, I have this cart component, so all the component now will be inside your app root. Okay, so this was just a basic flow of your Angular application, like how exactly your Angular application runs. All right, okay, so this was all about for the today's lecture. If you have any doubt, then you can ask me in the comment section, and till that time, bye bye and keep learning.